my loves, Send Out here coming at you with another video, and in this video I'm going to try to answer a lot of the questions that you guys have been asking me, I can't get it out. Yeah, and I'm not doing that part over. So anyway, right now I'm going to go ahead and start the detangling process. Her hair has already been washed and deep conditioned. If you are new to my channel, then you don't know this, and I'm gonna leave a link in the description box so you can hear the whole story. But this is one of my clients from my pop-up shop. As you guys know, me and my family are moving from Nevada to Michigan, and I am doing a pop-up shop to say goodbye to all of my clients. And this is one of the beauties who, you know, she made it very hard for me to walk away from the industry. Once she saw me doing the pop-up shop, she booked a flight from California to Vegas to, you know, get her hair done by me one last time while I'm in Las Vegas at least, okay? So I went ahead and sprayed some of my silk fusion therapy on there. First thing that I'm going to address, people always ask that. It is no longer a product that is available for service. However, I still make it for myself and my clients. Yeah, so I'm sorry, it's not accessible. However, if you guys check my Amazon store, I list my favorite leave-in conditioners that I would use if I didn't make my own or if I ran out or anything like that. Second, the product that you guys saw me just rub on my hands is Olaplex 6. A lot of you have been asking me about Olaplex 6 on my blog. Make sure, sidebar, if you haven't seen it up in the upper right hand corner, make sure you subscribe to my website so you can ask me questions on my blog, because I answer the questions that you guys ask me on my blog here on my channel, okay? So Olaplex is basically like a really, really good humidity blocker. A lot of you have been asking me, you know, different questions about how you can keep, you know, your silk press from reverting back. In my opinion, this Olaplex 6 worked really, really well to coat the hair to give you longevity when it comes to your silk press. So if you are in a very, very humid climate, it'll act as an extra layer of protection, okay? So I went ahead and put the Olaplex 6 on, and then she sat under the dryer for about 10 minutes. The reason that she sat under the dryer for 10 minutes is because she has medium to low porosity hair. And you guys know from my previous videos, if you have low porosity hair, you have a cuticle that is, you know, kind of closed and doesn't want to open up. So I wanted the Olaplex 6 to really get, you know, the job done and penetrate her hair a little bit. And you guys know that heat opens the cuticle, and cool air, cold water, whatever you want to call it, closes it, okay? Really hope that makes sense. So let's get to round brushing. A lot of you guys asked a lot of questions about round brushing. This isn't necessarily going to be a round brushing tutorial. However, I want to show you guys the difference between round brushing and using a flat brush. Now, I'm not saying that one is better than the other. I am saying it's my personal preference, and for me, I'll show you why in this video. Once again, I am not saying that anybody who doesn't use a round brush is doing anything wrong. Everybody has their own personal preferences, girl. Like, I'm sure you got your favorite type of pencil that you write with, okay? So now I'm gonna switch up and show you guys with the paddle brush. In a second, you're gonna see them side by side so you can see what I mean. But just for me, once again, with the paddle brush, I just have to do a little bit more work because it's a flat surface. I can't manipulate it as much as I need to, and I have to take smaller sections, so it takes me longer. If you pay attention to the bristles on a paddle brush, you will notice that the bristles are very, very big. They're thicker. That doesn't mean that it's gonna hurt the hair or anything like that. However, the purpose or the point in getting a silk press is to make your hair as straight as possible. How you make your hair as straight as possible? You want to separate each individual strand, and at one given time, every person has millions of strands on their head. So the reason that I prefer to use a round brush is because I can attack way more sections of hair at one time, and I don't have to use as much heat. So it doesn't, you know, I don't have to be as cautious because the bristles on the round brush are very, very small and very close together. So I'm getting way more manipulation with the round brush than I am with this paddle brush. But it's not a big deal. If you don't have a round brush, or if you're not comfortable using a round brush, it's fine. It's just going to take more time. You have to take smaller sections, as you guys see me doing in this video. If this is your first video of, the first video of mine that you've ever seen, then you don't notice the difference. But you guys go back and watch some of my previous brown brushing videos, and you'll see that with brown brushing, how I'm parting right here and making all of these smaller sections, I don't have to do that with a paddle brush. Now, they're gonna be great kids like, oh, I knew this girl that did this. Look, I'm not her. My name is Sendao, and yes, so this is the way that I do it. You guys asked for my preference. This is just my personal preference for the way that I do hair and the way that I hold and manipulate my tools, okay? But like I said, as you can see, it still gets the job done. It just takes longer. And I know a lot of you, whenever I say that when I was doing it like full-time for trade, doing hair full-time for trade, when I would say I had 13 clients in a day, well, this is how I was able to do it, because I had a system that helped me move faster and be very efficient with great results, if not better, okay? So really hope that makes sense, you guys. Really hope that I was explaining it in a good way. I don't really have like a full-fledged detailed reason why I prefer one over the other. I just do. Yeah, I feel like my job gets done a lot faster. Yeah, but for the sake of the request, you guys, we are going to do the paddle brush, okay? So I just want to show you side by side the way that I catch at the bottom. So you see how immediately with the round brush, I just caught the ends and then wrapped it around. And every blue moon, I'll have to let up and, go through. But for the most part, the round brush is doing all of the work for me. Like I'm turning and it's constantly going up, and the drier it gets, the easier it is for me. So at one point, it's like everything's doing its job. And do you see how with the round brush, I literally have that whole section of her hair on the round brush at one time, opposed to me only being able to manipulate a small area because of the width of the bristles on the flat brush. I really hope it makes sense. Yeah, because this is gonna be the best I can explain it, okay? But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Even when I apply the heat and the tension, it just takes a little bit more elbow grease to apply the tension with the flat brush, because with the round brush I have 360 degrees for the brush to turn, whereas when it comes to the flat brush I only have just a flat surface. Yeah, so I really hope that made sense, you guys. If you're not doing so already, make sure you are following me on Instagram. Make sure you are subscribed here to my website, because it's been up in the upper right hand corner this entire time. So you should have been subscribed to my website. And most importantly, make sure you are subscribed here to my channel. And once you do that, make sure you click the bell notification so you're notified every time I post a new video, girl. This is the best I can do, y'all. Okay, so I've been trying to keep a straight face this whole time. My husband is so stupid and he just messed up my whole freaking voice over, but I'm not doing it over again. I love y'all so much. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel, and once you subscribe, make sure you click that bell notification so you are notified every time I post a new video. I am so sorry, y'all. I was so professional. Then here he come. Bye, girl. I be trying, girl.
Isn't it funny? We came to that. I thought I won you over, but you were holding back. Isn't it funny? You could not care less. How you took those words back, now I'm just a mess. I'm running away from escaping dreams of yesterday. Convincing me this cannot be. Trying to find another way. Yeah, I think my head always knew it, but I didn't tell my heart. Let go, I couldn't do it without falling apart. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. Isn't it funny how much you mean to me? I can't get my head around how we used to be. You said you love me, and I gave my heart. You cannot care less, you were tearing me apart. Oh, I'm running away from escaping dreams of yesterday. Oh, convincing me this cannot be. Trying to find another way. Yeah, I think my head always knew it, but I didn't tell my heart. Let go, I couldn't do it without falling apart. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. So give me something now. Oh, oh. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. Yeah. So give me something, give me something, give me something. Give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. So give me something now. Oh, yeah. Ooh, give me a fix, tell me if it's whatever that's wrong. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, I'm running away from, yeah, give me something.